Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Hey, hey. Just getting the music on. Okay. Ahimsa. So today, we're going to be looking at what is on screen. These annoying little circles. And what do they mean? Hey Bella, hey Dawn. I've eaten the dogs again. I'll wait till I get back. Hi Martin. Hey Fairless. I know that's Martin now. Just let me know when you want me to start, fella. Is my character? Yeah. Just looking to see if he's moving when I talk, which he is. Oh, you're good. Hi Maya. Okay, let's get started. So, we're gonna be going through these today. And first of all, let's find out what they're made, what they're called. So if we go into here, I've already made what they're called. I'll just leave that on screen for you to read them out, if you can. Not covering up anywhere, am I? I'm trying to get it centered in the screen. Hey Renee. Today, we've got a special surprise. And she will access in a second. I think you do too, Dawn. It's just loading it up now. Hey Alcatraz, I didn't know you knew I was there. You should join the art club. I'm sure Bella will point you in the right direction. Oh, here she is now. Hello, Louise Fox. Bella, ooh. Yeah. The one and only. She's like, I'm not special. And it's like, yeah, you is. Yeah, Mrs. Teek. Mrs. Fox, the vixen. A hymn is like a spiritual greeting of no violence. Like, I'm gonna carry on my lesson now. Have fun. So, everyone got these names? So, we got Cycle Box Selection. Let's see if I press it. Will it go blue? Yeah, that one. That one there. And then Enable Transform Origin. This one. Show Alignment Handles. Lock Children, which sounds awful. Hide Selection World Dragon, which you'll be like, what the fuck? It's like, that's just wrong. And Transform Objects separately, which is awesome. And so is Enable Transform Origins. So, let's get started. I'm gonna make up 3 like rectangles, but I've already done it. So they're there. I just realised 2 seconds. Just turn off my phone. That's better. Right, it was making noise and I could hear it. So I was like, these rectangles. Now, this panel is on the move tool, and there's all these ones on the bottom right. Now on PC, they might be in a different place. So I don't know, Renee. But this is for everyone on iPad, so it's very odd. What I'm going to do is show you these in a particular order. First of all, I'm going to show you the transform one, which is this one. Now, when you click it on, can you see? You're stretching these all together. But when you switch it on, it'll just go to 1. I'm just looking at the screen, 2 seconds. Oh, children's and players. Yeah, I'll show you now. So, like, everything that's a child is in that group right now. And that is the main one, like the parent, if you like. And then those 3 rectangles are the children. And then, like, if you put someone within that one, it's the child of the child, sort of thing. It's really odd. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, this transform. So what happens is you move one, and they all move in sync to that one, which is really cool. As you can see on our internal screen there. It's already handy. I do love this one. So that is, do I need to show that again? So this is off, it does this, and on, it'll do this. You see? Is our cake? What? Never made a cake. I love the cake. Now, do you want me to show you lock children? So, we're gonna have to switch on this little pink one inside the other one. And if you just do this normally, it'll shrink with the rectangles, like so. But if you say lock children, it'll stay where it is. I hope that makes sense. So without goes with, and with it on, it stays where it is. Hope I'm explaining this good. I don't know. There's some really odd tools. Like, what would you use that for example? That is really odd. We got to see this next one. So what we're going to do is just select one, and then you see you turn it around, you rotate it, and then let it go, and it'll let you carry on from where it was, which just makes sense. If you put this one on, it does the base. So right now, in that position, that is called the base box or something. So you put it on, and it'll say the base box. Now if you move it, and then you put the base box on, I don't know why it didn't. Why is it not working? That's very strange. Keeps turning itself off. Typical. So what's meant to happen is, you see, like, it's in that position. When you turn it to here, the bit that you turn it with will be up here still. I don't know why it isn't doing that. Let me have another go. Yeah, you see how it's like slightly off. So let me try that again. Let's get that one. Put the base box on. You see? Now that is what it's meant to do. So you turn it from wherever you had it, which is a bit odd. Like, why would you use this? I don't know. Very strange tool on that one. Something about costing, unfortunately, I don't know. me with food. Hey, right. Well, thanks for letting the team down. Whilst we're on this box, if I move it around, you'll see the selection, all the dots around the outside stay with it. Now if you put this one on, it will disappear when you move it. Not sure what that's about, but it just disappears, and then with it off, it stays there. Very strange tool. Not sure why you would use that. That's what that one does. Very strange. This one's really cool. So if you turn it normally, you see it moves from the middle. That's because something called the pivot point is right in the middle. This tool here allows you to move that pivot point. So I let's put it up in that top corner. But now when I move it, it'll actually go swing from there. Like that pivot point is especially handy when you're trying to animate, say, arms or something. So I'll just show you now. So I know it's a bit boxy, but say that's the body, and then we'll call this one the arm. Make it a different color. This is red. And then what we'll do is go back to that move, put on the pivot tool, and put it to the edge. Now it'll look like he's waving. You know what I mean? It's really handy for animation, but obviously Affinity doesn't animate. So it's odd that it's in there, but that is what it does. Was there any that I missed? Oh yeah. Right, I'll just delete those ones. So, like, can you see that triangle, that rectangle, is not the same width as the others? Like, it's further out right. I'll zoom in so you can see it. Like, this gap here is smaller than this gap. Now, you could just pick it and move it just like this, which is what I would do. But what they want you to do is pick this till here and then move it to where it should be, and it'll just move there. I don't know why they do this. Like, you can move it up, down, left, right. But yeah, you basically put it there, and it goes there. Another odd tool. I think that's that panel explaining it. Do you want me to go across the other tools on the left? Just reading chat. Yeah, we haven't eaten yet. Jonathan's not on. This is what she's looking at me now, like with daggers. I'm just trying to think what else I could go across now. So, I don't know, see, we've selected. You know, you can just select by picking on them, yeah? Like double tapping on them. Like, just go to it one. So, if you go to Mute tool, there's something called Add Selection. Add to Selection. So, say we got that one selected. If we now double tap that one, it'll tap both. If we tap another one, it'll do the 3. Not really sure how else to explain that one, but that one is what it does. And then there's another good one. So I'll just change the color so you can see it better. So the blue square is under the pink square. If you go select under and then double tap the pink square, it'll actually pick up the blue one, like so, because it selects underneath, like that. I'll just pick up that pink one, put it back, change it blue again. Now what else we got? Select inside. So let's fill up this one with other ones. So we'll make more rectangles inside. We'll make it pink. Now put it inside of that one and select that one. And what we'll do is go to Move tool, but select inside, pick this one, and it doesn't work typical. It's meant to select the one that's inside that one, and it's not doing it. It's like every time I want to chase someone. No, it's not working. I've tapped on it many times. But that's basically what that one does. Just trust me, it's Affinity weirdness. So it's meant to select that pink box like so. But it's just not doing it. I'm just going to delete the pink box and go back to here. I think that's everything now. Let's see what's on the next screen. Oh, select scene. Here we go. So, let me put on everything else. Now, if we select one blue rectangle, and we want to select all the blue rectangles, if you go on to select scene, you can select whatever you want from here. There's all sorts of ways you can do it. But I'm going to go to the same fill color because that's what they all have. Then tick make selection and it will select all the blue rectangles for you. That's quite handy. I'm just thinking what else we got. Select object. I'm not actually sure what that does. Obviously really important. Oh, I'm gonna go with something now that causes all sorts of problems. So we're gonna make a few lines like this. I'm just reading chat zone. Two folks can put your names in our club later. So who is this? What's it? You won't kill me, you'll just starve me. You're sacral. I'm just reading this. So Bella, who to put in their club later? That was Alcatraz. Yeah, I could do that. I don't think Louise will join us. Even though I tried and tried. She's looking at me now with daggers again. I'm gonna put you into the club. But then you'll be getting pings all day with people from the club. And she's looking like, yeah, I didn't want that. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna make this streak big. So I'm gonna have it about A7 or something. Like this. We're gonna select the whole thing. And we're gonna make it sharp. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it and we're gonna shrink it up and down. And can you see the stroke is actually getting bigger as it goes down because the less like area that it's got to cover, it will go bigger. Not properly a good example. I'll try again. 2 seconds. Let's delete that one altogether. And let's go into pencil tool sec. Put it on black. And we'll just draw a little pool like so. And then when we shrink this one, if we can get to it, so selecting all of these. Now, the bits that separate the pool will get bigger when it gets small, and get smaller when it gets big. You see? The point that you can't see what you're doing. This gets really annoying. So, the way to cure this, when you first draw it, you go into the stroke panel, into advanced, and turn on scale with object. Now when you like shrink it down, it'll stay small. No matter how small you go, it'll stay the same, or it get big when it goes big, small when it goes small. The only thing is, this option is not on by default, so you have to do it over and over. Like every thing that you make is so annoying. Asvella. Now there is 2 of these, so I'll show you the other one. I'll just quickly delete that one. And what I'm gonna do, let's make a square, like so. Make an effect. And I'm just trying to think what will show it better. I'm just trying to think now. Let's go bevel on boss. Selecting the name. Allow you to change everything. Let's see. This might not work because I can't remember. But that is the effect there, which is horrible. I know. Now go into move tool and shrinking this thing. And just like scaling it off. Can you see the effect changes, but like gets worse as you get smaller, and then gets like worse again as it gets bigger. It's horrible. Now with the effects panel, there's another one up here, another scale with object, and you put that one on, and then this won't happen. You see what I mean? So it's another thing you have to try, like remember. It's like do it on every streak, on every FX. It's so annoying. And again, not on by default, so you have to do it all. It is the worst. Just trying to think what else I could show you. Silly little things. We all know about Boolean, yeah? So I'll show you just in case. So we get a rectangle and we get an ellipse, like so. We'll make this a different color. Get rid of the streaks. So we just get 2 shapes. Now what I'm going to do is group them and duplicate it. That's just for me. So I'm going to show you multiple examples. So I'm just keeping one. Now this pink and blue shapes, we want to, let's select them both, that one and that one. And what we want to do is use what they call Boolean, and we can do very many things with these. So if we want to add the shapes together, we can, like that. Can you see it takes on the pink from the square? So this is now one shape, one big shape. If it will let me see what I mean. That is one big shape now. In the layers panel, everything. One shape. You go to nodes, it will be, like I say, it's like one shape all the way around. So you can adjust it how you want, but it will be that one shape. Now, I'm going to delete that one and duplicate it again, just so we got another copy for another example. And select both again, and then go to his menu. And the next one we got is subtract. And can you see it took one away from there, and it left that kind of shape where it was. So I'll go back and show you again. So subtract, and it'll cut out that corner, like so. And again, this will just be one shape now. If I go to nodes, it will be that one shape, as you can see, like so. I'm just going to delete this one, go to our two shapes, duplicate them, and save one for later. I'm just going to go and select these, go into this menu again. The next one is intersect. So where the two shapes are intersecting, which is that little kind of like a triangle with a curved edge, that is what we'll be left with. So I'll press intersect, just that piece, nothing else, just that piece. So I'll show you again, intersect them, and you get just that piece. Delete that one, go to our shape, duplicate it, turn it off. Sorry, my throat's pretty bad. I'm just gonna select those again, go to this menu. Next one is divide. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna end up with three shapes. So we'll end up with that middle piece separately. So if I go divide and then go to move tool, see, we can move that piece separately, and that one. So you end up with the middle piece separately. Another really handy tool that is. I'll just delete that one. Now I don't need to duplicate it because this is the last one. Into this menu, and you got XOR. So what'll happen is you'll end up with the two outer piece and the middle piece. So like this. Can you see? You got like those two pieces will be one shape. Like this. With no middle piece. So you go into nodes and it'll be there as one shape. You know what I mean? No middle piece. Another really handy tool that is. Just delete these. And what else can I show? So, looking down this list. Is there anything anyone wants to share? Anyone wants me to share? Sorry, my brain isn't 100%, as you know. I'm just reading the chat again. A green glare you saw in the distance. Oh well, hang on. I'm not like coming out for something. Hang on. I think reflector. It's just closed down for some reason. I'll be back. I just gotta try and start it up again. If it will, which you waiting, taking forever. Sorry about this technical difficulties. Just gotta wait for the iPad to sync back up with the computer. It takes forever. I hate this bit. It takes so long. That's why I always try and get it started before you guys come in. Yeah, because this bit is terrible. We're nearly there. Now I just gotta go and select that and change the source to the one that it's just made. This one. And we should be back. Now I don't know what you've seen and what you didn't see. It should all be back there. And what I will say was there anything anyone wanted me to show them? Yeah, thanks, Rennie. It's rare. It's there. You saw the shapes. Good. They went black just to ask. What? Oh, the compound. Yeah. I'll just see that one now. In fact, I'll do a whole new video on that. That is quite a deep subject. If you don't mind, Renee. That is quite a long one. It's, you know, like, we just made these shapes and we were like adding, cutting out, like subtracting, all that kind of stuff. It's basically doing that, but it still says so you can like change the shape afterwards. So, like the one we just did is destructive, like you would never go back. But that compound one, it like keeps the shapes there, even though it looks like it's done. It is still there. But yeah, that is a particularly hard subject though, which I'll show you in another one. Yeah, it was a really good question, Ray. Really good. I don't know whether I'll make it a live or just make it a video showing what we do. I don't know yet. Yeah, so like we're in Move Tool right now, and you see that bottom bar is how it is. If I go to Node Tool, it's totally different. And again, I'll need to make another video on that. But yeah, every time you select a tool, it'll change. There's many. It's like crazy. That's just the Move Tool we went through today. Yeah, the context man, I think that's what they call it. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a lesson on each one. So what I'll do, I'll make it into videos instead of lives, so that we can get through quite a few quite quickly. Because otherwise, it'll take forever to do that. Yeah, obviously there'll still be the lives. I'm just saying to get through them quickly, because as you see, this one is just Move Tool and it's taken forever. Oh yeah, the brushes. I'll show you what I made today for Dawn. So with the vectorize, we're doing this duck right now. This one, and she was asking me to make something that does these fluffy edges. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, there isn't a tool that does this, but there is a brush that I can make that can do this, which is what you see here. In fact, I'll just show you again. So going into Pixel, opening up the brush, and then we're gonna have to find the brush, which is called Down Feathers, and we'll select a nice yellow. like this one, and split that brush, and then what you do is just well, he's not doing well. That alpha. So yeah, you just draw these, and as you can see, it does actually end up fluffy at the end. So I'll just do these down there. So say this was a wing or something, and as you can see, the lighter that you do it and stuff, the different it gets. It is like fluffy. And then the other thing that you can do is make the brush slightly darker and put on Protect Alpha, and then it will only draw where the brush is. So we can just do just the edges like this. And then make the brush slightly lighter and do the other side, making sure Protect Alpha is still on. And then you can do this side like this. And as you see, it keeps that feathery edge. It's very nice. What did you turn on? Where? Oh, Protect Alpha, which is on this bottom bar. Where you see the blue light flashing. So with it on, it won't let you draw anywhere but where you've drawn before. So let's just pick red for a minute so we can really see. So it will only draw. So even though I'm on the edge, it'll only draw on that piece. Whereas if you take Protect Alpha off, it'll let you draw everywhere. But you keep Protect Alpha on, and then it'll only draw where you've already drawn. So, like that. It's basically what they do in Procreate. It's our cheap way of doing it. Yeah, the alpha switch is down in this context menu on the pixels persona in the brush menu. At the very bottom. And it only works in pixel, unfortunately. But yeah, you'll be able to pick a colour on this. Choose blue. And then, like I said, it'll only draw on the very, piece where you've done, and not everywhere like this. So, I mean, you'll be able to go right over it. But if you put on Protect Alpha, and I try and do that same stripe, it'll just go on just the bits. Oh, is it blurry? Oh no. Make sure the stream is on the highest quality. No, not a lot of people use that one, which is odd because it is really good, especially for shading. Like I say, you make that yellow and make the shape in the first place. Make sure you're on that pixel, which is where I want down. Say like this. And then when you select a darker version, put the Protect Alpha on, and then you just scroll on the edges like so. It's really good for the fur brushes as well. And what I like doing is go to a lighter colour and then do the other side, like so. And it gives it that effect of like sort of rounded. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. But yeah, just to give an example of another brush that does this thing, I'll find my fur brush just somewhere. Fur. Just here. Close this right down, size-wise. Make it brown. Just like this. Now when you draw with this, I'll take top off. When you draw with this one, it'll be like this all the way around, as you can see. And then when you select a bit lighter, put on Protect Alpha, just go along this edge, and it just lines up that edge. Make it go darker, and make sure Protect Alpha's still on, and go along the other edge, and it'll just darken that edge. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to think, what can I do to make it better? Yeah, like basically, what's his name? And Procreate does that. Yeah, like shade like that. I forgot his name was. He does that kind of thing. Like, only draws where he's drawn already. It's the same as Dusty. So let's make this grey now. And we'll turn off Protect Alpha. And we'll make this grey. Now when we make it a lighter grey and turn on Protect Alpha and do the same, it's only on that bit, like I say, only on the bit that you've already drawn. Just thinking whatever, like brushes do this. So let's try Cloud Brush. They're all Protect Alpha. So we'll put in a load of clouds, and we'll make this darker this time. Protect Alpha. You see it only goes inside the bits that you've already shaded, or already done, I mean. Shaded all right. And make it lighter, Protect Alpha, and go across it again. You know what I mean? It only does the bits that you've already coloured. I suppose you can just keep doing that. Like so. And you can make quite a nice cloud then, with all the pieces. I'll just delete this because it's getting chaos. What other brush? We got Smoky. So we'll make that quite dark now. Turn off Protect Alpha. Probably too light. You sure out with that green? Ah, that's why. Yeah, see this, you can see it's quite dark grey. We'll make, and then if we make it a lighter grey, turn on Protect Alpha. Again, it'll only draw on the bits already drawn, so you could have that multiple lights effect. See, wait, one is red for the bottom, Protect Alpha. Now the bottom bit will just have the red in there. See what I mean? Oh, styles, that's a whole different thing, that is. Let's try chainmail, shall we? So let's put it on grey. Put some chainmail in. Turn off protect over. And make sure that our pixel groups out of that. Like so. So we got our chains for our chainmail. Actually, like an arm. And what we're gonna do is make this darker and protect it over. Now it's just gonna be just these bottom pieces that are darker, and then we'll go lighter, and we'll do just these top pieces that are lighter, like so. Make sure it's all coloured. I'm hoping that this is making sense to people. We've lost our special guest now, unfortunately. Looking at our other brushes, so we got bird directional. We'll make it brown again. Like so. I always do it. So create a pixel there, not in a group. Turn off protect alpha. Can you see? Maybe I should have used darker, but here we go. This is gonna make good feathers for that hat. What I'm gonna do is just go lighter, put protect alpha on, and see if this still does it. So get these ones lighter, and these ones darker. Up the top. You can't really see any difference, but I can. But I'll make it red so we can really see. So red. We'll make this bottom piece red, like so. And the top piece we'll make blue, like this. Now you can see the difference. Yeah. Just reading chat. So this is what you meant when I said I never know how to use the flat edge brush. What do you mean? Explain yourself. I have no idea what you mean. I will try and demo it. So that was a couple of other brushes that are coming soon. I'm just thinking what else I can show you. I mean, people know these are stuff like insert inside and stuff like that, don't they? Do you know expand stroke? I hope and so. So we'll go back into the vector persona. This only works on like vector brushes that Affinity have made. So we'll go into pen tool. We'll make a line here. We'll make it black. And we'll make this rather large line. If it'll work. Come out of there. that thing. Now, what we'll do is change the pressure when so shard like this, and we'll bend this slightly, so like so. Now, that is still a streak, as you can see, from the point to point. But if we wanted to make that black line like a color or something, like multiple different colors, then what we need to do is make it a streak. So with it selected, I'll just make sure it's selected like that. We can expand streak. Now what it'll do is it'll put nodes around the edges like so, allowing you to change what's inside. So we'll be able to put a fill and stuff in there. I'll change this to red, change this to green. See what I mean? That's expand streak. I don't want to overload you, which is why I'm not trying not to show you too much, because you can only take so much in. And there's a lot to Affinity, there really is. Just trying to think what else I can show you. I'm just gonna delete that one. What's quite easy. Oh, do we know what this alternate and wing thing is? I'll show you that one as well. I don't get the pen tool and let's make some nodes like so that go into each other like this. And we'll make that straight back to how it was. Put it on about 10. I'm just thinking how I can show this. Let me just look at it again. Oh no, that is why. Okay. So, let's get rid of that. This is me not thinking about it. So, we're gonna make 2 circles instead. So, make a green one. It may be green, like that. And we'll change it to blue. And do this. Put them next to each other, like so. Now, can you see? These 2 shapes are intermingling. If we go on to alternate, nothing happens. It's so typical whenever I'm trying to show someone. Alternate, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? This is so typical. Right. Think about this a different way. Because that is like, what? So I'm gonna delete those 2. Don't laugh at me. It's like every time I try and show someone, it doesn't work. Affinity. I'm trying to think of another way that I can show you. I think I was right the first time. So I'll put the pen tool again, and I'll make some shapes. Like that. I'm sure it's like this. I'm confusing myself now. Right. Yeah, so say this was screen, but it was on outer now. Now, why is that still doing that? I'm really confused. There's one way that it won't colour it, and one way that it will. But the way it seems to be doing it on all sorts. Why is it doing this? No. Okay. That's very odd. Okay, right. Let's move on away from this one, shall we? Okay, so what it's meant to do is colour in the bits that you haven't coloured in, which is odd way it's not. You just try moving one. I don't know, where's still on? Aha! Right. Now, you see that little corner? I don't know why it's working like this, but that little corner there, when you say winding, it'll colour it in. And when you say alternate, it doesn't. And it was meant to be doing that whole dog time, but it was only doing it then. And I don't know why. But mine's always on winding, or winding. I don't know what you call it. Because I like it to colour in, and we've done it. I know that was really odd, but it was odd for me too. Let me try again. So, going into pen tool. I'm just trying to think what we'll do. What kind of shape? Let's do a star, like that. And now when I colour in, what happens? So the middle bit's not coloured in. Whereas if I put it on whiting or whatever you call it, it will be. So that is more of a better one to show you. Let's see, without and with. Yeah, that makes more sense. What was in the dictionary, Bella? I'll try and show it again. I'm just looking through the menus. Oh, winding. Yeah, that is what it does. It colours in the middle part, if you like. You gotta make the middle part first. Like with that star, for instance. So, we'll do it again. So, now, when you colour it in, it'll colour in everything but the middle. But winding, where you say it, will colour in the middle, like so. Now it is working every time. Typical. I think it was just me not doing it right. That's probably the way. Was there anything anyone else wants to know? The delay is real. But yeah, if there's anything that anyone else wants to know before I log out, now you can add the definition. Yeah, not sure you're gonna put like colors in middle or not. I don't know how you'd put it. It's a real odd one. You don't know everything, Renee, because I don't know everything. Or you know everything I just showed you. And there'll be plenty more next time as well. And you'll probably remember none of it. Am I on the vodka? With what? Oh, it's been an hour. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, let's call it there then. But yeah, thanks for coming. And thank you again to Louise for coming. And when she did, I know she's gone now, but thanks very much. Unscrewing the bottle, am I? I just trying to think, I might touch my microphone or something. I'm trying to read chat last time. Is it this kind of thing? Because that is my lead button as I turn to look at chat. Yeah, hopefully she'll be in the next one, but I doubt it. I will try. Yep, thanks for coming. And I'll send Alcatraz an invite now. So thanks all. Ahimsa. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.